What's up? So now we back in the house. I got my food and everything, and everybody was like, "You gotta continue." So here it is. Hood stories. Just say 26. Continuing off of 25, just to lessen the confusion. Then I got to eat. Okay. We got cut off when I went to get the food. And the last time we cut off, I was telling you what happened when this dude smacked the old girl, and then Sir Lawrence wanted to jump in. So Sir Lawrence jumps in like, dude, like, what's the problem? Why you hitting no girl? And dude just hide because she going off, and then Sir Lawrence's girl, which is her friend, they all, like two chihuahuas. You can't make sense of nothing that's going on. He trying to control her. So Sir Lawrence step up and he's like, "Oh what? You gonna draw down on me over this business? Huh? You know what? Matter of fact, you can't control that. You know you're a buzz." Sir, he didn't call him Lawrence, Sir Lawrence. He just called him Lawrence. Now, I never kind of gave you a background of Sir Lawrence. He was called Sir Lawrence because ever since he was about 12 years old, he spoke like a 50-year-old man. Like, listen, I don't want no problems around here, Jack. Stuff like he just everything about him was like bow tie, suit, book bag, you know what I'm saying? Like straight polishing the shoes. Sir Lawrence. So it went right along, but he just disrespected him. You have always been a bullet, Lawrence. You don't run nothing over here. This 10 train, baby. You need to go back over the bridge. See, Sir Lawrence was a respected man, no matter everywhere he went. Now, this guy's upset because he has some product missing, and he's taking it out on Sir Lawrence. See, Sir Lawrence went to Harlem with me for his freshman, sophomore year. He transferred to another school when he moved. He used to live on 105th, which is close to 10 Trey, which is 103rd, but it's still, for some reason, not considered 103rd. 10 Trey. So, otherwise, he's a problem head. Now, this chick talking about Wild Wild and Wild Hunters has upset a couple of people that's there for the 10 Trey. So this other guy, who I don't even know, he just gets involved. Like, when we go grab some steel to the dude who on crib who's going off. So Lawrence is like, what? For what? Oh, you think it's sweet? And then his girl is going off and she trying to hit people. So he was like, man, I'm like, man, we got to get out of here. I'm like, look, let's just diffuse this situation because I don't want to get gunned down. And I'm 5 blocks away from where I need to go. I'm 5 minutes away, 5-minute drive. So he was like, bet. He's like, I know you don't want me back. Can you take old girl to her crib? You know where. I'm like, no problem. Let's just get out of here. And dude going off. He was like, you know what? Bet that. Go get the steel. You know what? We coming back. Y'all on my property. I'm killing everybody in here. If I come back in here, matter of fact, party over. Everybody get out. I'm killing everybody. So he left and went back to the room. Lawrence is like, I'm going to stay right here. He ain't doing nothing. We going to stay right here. I'm like, you understand? He's like, I got this. You just go, man. I'm good. Just get old girl home, and I'm going to chill my girl out. So we leave. She getting out stuff. He's like, girl, you finna go. He finna take you home. So she get in the car, still yelling, I don't want to go with you. I'm like, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not here to negotiate with you. My buddy wants you to get you home. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm like, quit, just cut the road, get in the car, let's go. So we driving, and I got to hear all this drive all the way to the north side. I got to hear all this nonsense. Oh, wait till I call my cousin. Oh, they don't want to see my cousin. Oh, do he even know who he dealing with? Oh, don't let me call Mookie. If Mookie find out, boy, Mookie gonna call blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's been one. Oh, my God. Who came up with that phrase? It's been one. I'm so glad it's gone. Every chick in the nightclub has used "it's been one" for everything. It was like a new word. Oh, it's been one. I'm like, please, these new phrases has got to stop. They will run it into the ground. So that's all I keep hearing on the drive back. Oh, it's been one. Oh, it's been one. I'm like, okay, well, I'm finna call Mookie. I'm going to call myself. And, oh, we going to go right back over there. Oh, we going to turn that place out. I'm like, okay. So I get a beat. And I'm like, oh, this, this Lawrence code. And the code was, like, come back. Call this number. And I'm like, come back, call this number, all right. So a girl's crying. She's like, you're not gonna stay. I was like, well, I gotta use the phone, so I'll come in and use the phone. So she was like, thank you. I'm sorry I was going off. Ooh. She went over there to get us something to drink to chill out. I called the number back. He was like, yeah, where you at? I'm like, dropped the girl off. I just got here. Like, what's going on? He was like, oh, it went down. I'm like, what do you mean it went down? Oh, yeah, dude came back and tried to actually start blasting. I'm like, he started shooting? Like, yeah, he tried to start shooting over here. So he's like, before he could do that, him and his boy, we got into it. We started tussling. So old girl that's with me, she went over here and the cops showed up. She ran her mouth to the cops. I'm like, what? She telling them, yeah, he had a gun. He got a gun. He tried to shoot my man right here. He's like, now we have a problem. A major, major problem. He's like, people in the neighborhood now are ticked because she got them locked up. The cops went in there, grabbed him. I'm like, but didn't they hear shots? He's like, no, it's not that. He's like, they'd have probably got home and walked or whatever. But here's the thing. He just was trying to, be impressive and bring a gun out and start blasting in the air. But she just started tricking on people as soon as the cops came. Like, hey, it's him and pointing them out. We have a major situation here now. He was like, I'm finna get out of here. I can't even go to 105th with this girl no more. And this is a girl I was talking about marrying. You done broke the cardinal rule. You do not tell. And she, what did I do? I just said it was them. They the one I was shooting and stuff. He was trying to explain to her, you don't know what you've done. You have went there and gave a statement. He's like, I'm telling them she ain't making no statements. And they was like, man, your girl gonna rat us out? Your girl gonna rat us out? Lawrence is dead. That was the whole thing in the neighborhood. They finna kill Sir Lawrence. I said, oh no. It was like, man, it's gotta go. He's gotta go. His girl, if she go to court, she gone. So I had to step up to the plate. And I alone had to go get this girl. I said, we gotta come get your girl from the police department. Because if Sir Lawrence go there, it's over. Nobody's trying to hear nothing. So we went, picked up the girl from there, and I told her, I said, okay, you said you saw two people. Yep. And from his point on, you saw no people. But no. You don't understand. And you know what? Let me talk to her again. I talked to her. I said, look, I'm trying to save your friend's life. They're going to kill her. Oh, my God. No, they ain't finna kill her. Like, yep, they are. Because I know she's a dreamer. She's scary. So if I had a dreamer talk to her, then it's going to start to make sense. If I start telling her, she just going to get defensive and try to play like she's tough. So her friends start telling her, like, you're going to die. And I'm like, yeah, they're going to kill Lawrence and they're going to kill you. So this is how you get out of it. You do not go to court. You do not see anything. The cops are going to come to your house. You don't live there. Somebody else come to the door. You tell them, you do not live there. Period. I'm like, you should have never given them this much information. And so the cops came to the house, like it was time to bring her in, get some questionings going, before they go and do little presentation thing in court, and they came to our house to come get her, come get her, because she lives way out north in Berwyn. They think like it's a slam dunk. They come to her house, and he was like, has she been here? It was like, no, since that incident, she went down south. She don't stay here no more. So all you had to do was put a little shake and fear in the family, and that was that. But her situation is dealt with. Sir Lawrence has another problem, because Ten Trey was looking for him hard. They weren't playing no games. It was like, we gonna find Lawrence, and he gonna take us to find him. Because if they go to jail, and I'm like, it's taken care of. Tell Lawrence to take care of him. I called my guy V. I said, V, look, you from Ten Trey, talk to him. Tell him what's going on. Tell him there's no more problems. Everything's squashed. She's not going to court. She will not testify. She's not going to say she saw anybody with a gun. It was dark. She was confused. She was mad. And that was that. There is no problems. So after all this, I go over to the girl's house, and, the girl I took home, and, I sleep with her one last time, and she thought we was getting back together. That wasn't gonna happen. So I feel like I needed a reward for all the sacrifice I've done and all the driving to the north side that I've done and this whole thing. And people think, well, you stay out there now. You stay. I'm like, I don't live on the north side. I stay in the northwestern suburbs now, but not on the north side. And I got to drive all the way to the south side to come there and come in. And it's for what? That's a lot of gas. Even back then, gas was a lot cheaper. Gas is probably about, I'll say, $1.10, maybe 98 cents or 103 or something like that. The gas was real cheap. Somebody gave you $5 for some gas, they was a friend. Like, here's $5. I like you, man. You cool. 5 on the tank. So 20 used to fill up a car so people could drive all day long. And they, it was all good. And me, I was always the keep the car clean guy. My car, whenever I'm going on a date, anything, I had the air freshener. My car got washed once a week, had a haircut once a week. We was already on the road. This is the type of car chicks would want to get in. And that's why I keep trying to tell people. My other boys, they didn't seem to get that. It's always, oh, baby, you fine. Woo, let's make some space for us. Wait, open the door, sweep this garbage out. Come on, girl, sit down. I'm like, no girl want to get in no environment like that. You gotta be smart. Girls like things that smell like potpourri. I used to have these things, and you shake it, it's like potpourri balls. They hang in this little wood thing. You just shake it, and smell will come out, and there's women fascinated about it. Oh, this is nice. I like this car. I'm like, they don't care what car it is. It got heat. It drives. That's what you need. It got 4 wheels. It moves. I had a Cavalier and was raking up. I was putting up Sammy Sosa numbers, huh? Taking off, doing my Sammy. So after all this, everything started to go back to normal. They were already home. This whole thing, they didn't go to court and all that. Saw Sir Lawrence in the store and was like, oh, so what's up with you and that bitch? That bitch tried to send me to jail. And no, I beat the case. And he's like, yeah, because she wasn't going to testify. I told her, man, we took care of that. You ain't got no problem. So they got to talking, whatever, and the same dude, end up shooting Lawrence is going back to his car, like, man, whatever. And when Lawrence went back to the car, he, shot him in the butt. So Lawrence got shot in the butt and embarrassed and hurt about the situation. Things happen that we can't even go into on this video. But let's just say it was like Hatfields and McCoy. You remember how families get into it? That guy who did it, whose name ain't even in this, made a lot of enemies with people on 105th because of that, because they took care of the situation. Nobody went to jail for that incident, and then you come back and still try to, and you know, like our guy to get some payback. And it was like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Now you done created a situation that some people on 10 Trey didn't want to have to go through. And that thing went on for months before, you know, things had to work itself out. But for months, people was getting beat up, pipes. I mean, it's another story I could probably tell you about. You know, he had 2 hammerheads. He took the hammerheads off, took 2 hammers, went to Home Depot, broke them off, had 2 hammerheads. Catch him in his pocket like this, hoodie on. He came up to him in the party. Which one of y'all messed with my brother? And his brother, once he saw him, he knew it was on. His brother was in the party because he got caught off his square. He was just sitting there chilling. Like, I'm just going to chill because I really messed up. I got drunk, talking to this girl, forgot where I was at. They in here deep. So he got a chance to make a call. He was just relaxed. And then dude came and pumped him like, yeah, punk, you know where we at? Yeah, see? That's what I'm talking about. Ain't nothing but a punk. He up there. I guess I'm a punk today. You know, he played the role. Then he called his brother, and that's when the 2 hammerheads came out. And all this steam from 2 sides, 2 people who had nothing to do with these 2 people, the hoods are battling. So he just got the 2 hammerheads in his pocket, hood on. He walk up in there, his brother found out what was going on. He was like, my brother off his square, man. And he got dropped off up there. He went in there alone. 2 hammerheads in his pocket. Then as soon as he had the hoodie on, he came up in there. Nobody said nothing to him. He said, hey, to a couple of people. His brother saw him. He was sitting there chilling like, oh. Then he walked straight up to the dude. Yeah, man, you was talking now. What's up? He was like, what? Like, that was hours ago. What do you mean? I already checked you. He got up. And then his brother's like, you messing with my brother, man? Cool. Hit on one of them. He had one of them hammerheads in his hand. Cool. Blood just flying. I'm telling you, it's a lot of crazy stuff that has happened over the years. And mostly because of stupidity. Stupidity leads to bad decisions. Now, these 2 people never would have even had a problem if this one guy decided to, like, I'm going to get some cool points. I'm going to just shoot him one time. Now, what if that bullet traveled up and hit him in the heart? Then he dead. For what? You didn't go to jail. He had the girl to not show up. She didn't press no charges. That's what the thing was taken care of. Now, this will become a neighborhood problem. And this incident here caused both sides to have to sit down because some elders got involved. You know, people who were really gangbanging and still going off colors and was telling them they need to sit down and we got to work this out. And they worked it out. So the message of the day is, watch yourself. Don't get involved in situations because it can escalate and go on to a whole new problem for everybody. I'm out. Oh, yeah, you can follow me on Twitter, too, at Karceno. I think I've said that probably 1,000 times. Oh, yeah, and follow this playlist. There's a whole bunch of them. Like, what is this, 26? Okay, 26, and there's 25 more, and probably more than that, to just check the videos out as I stop this